How's it going, boys? So this is our third routine, and I think it's such an important one that is often just sort of like dismissed or overlooked. And what it is, it's going to be a combination of some Wim Hof breathing. I personally think that breathing exercises are some of the most important that people don't do. Lots of people don't even know how to breathe properly, just generally. We're chest breathers, we should be sort of stomach breathers, and also a bit of meditation. It's called Nada Brahma meditation. It's a humming meditation, and yeah, these things are, they. You can do physical exercise, you can do sort of athletic exercise, running and stuff. And I think the element that's sometimes missing is this sort of more sort of calming, breathing sort of exercise, and they all kind of help us just get to a sort of more aligned, more peaceful state. Okay, so I'm just going to teach you the Wim Hof kind of method. You can breathe a few ways if you want to. I personally think the better way to breathe is actually in through your nose, out through your mouth, but you can breathe just. You can breathe both in and out your mouth if you want to. That's also no problem. So yeah, I'm just going to show you kind of one way and sort of explain the sort of sequence of things, and then I'm just going to show you also like 10 breaths. I'm not going to go like for tons of breaths. There's an app that you can use as well to record your times and these sort of things, and that's pretty cool, especially if you like recording information and also just like competing with yourself a little bit. And then after that, I'll show you the meditation and explain it, and that'll be the sort of, like I said, the third routine for the week, which we'll rotate. We'll go exercise 1, day 1, exercise 2, day 1, exercise 3, or routine 1, routine 2, routine 3. Okay, so Wim Hof, basically just find like a nice comfortable place to sit down. Try to sit up as straight as you can. We're probably all slouchers. I'm a huge sloucher, so I've got to really concentrate on not slouching. And what you want to do is you want to breathe in, okay? I'm going to breathe in through my nose, and then you breathe out, but your out breath is slightly less than your in breath, if that kind of makes any sense. You're basically building up the sort of oxygen levels in your body, okay? So I'll just show you quickly, okay? So and you end with an out breath, okay? So I'll just do one more and I'll end with an out breath, and then you hold your breath for as long as you can, right? So okay, so like let's just say like I'm just not going to be holding my breath, but I just want to show you kind of what it is, right? So I think it's like 30 breaths in, 30 breaths out, and then your last breath out is when you then hold your breath for as long as you can. And you'll see on the app you can like time yourself, right? So it's very, very easy to follow. And then once you've released that, once you've like finished holding your breath for as long as you can, then you just do like about 3 more little breaths. You go and you hold, but you only hold for like say 10 seconds at the end. So that's like one round. So the last little bits is just kind of to get you kind of back into the things again, and then you can just sort of get yourself in position again, whatever, and you repeat and you go like the 30 breaths and stuff again, in, out again, okay? And you're just holding your breath at the end, okay? So that's the kind of form to do it. And yeah, anyway, so hopefully that is, yeah, that's good enough for you. If you've got any questions, of course, just let me know. Cool. The next one is Nada Brahma meditation, which is a type of humming meditation. So what, again, just find yourself like a nice relaxed sort of place, and sit down. And what you want to do is you want to close your mouth, okay, and then you put your tongue at the top of your mouth, like almost at the back of your teeth, okay. So you sit there however you want to. You don't have to do all the like blah blah, like sort of, you know, how they hold their hands and stuff. Just you're just learning, okay. So and then just start the humming, okay. And you'll find you can hum for quite a long time, okay. And I'm not going to do it for such a long time, but you'll feel these vibrations going all throughout your body. Mostly it'll start here because that's where you're humming from, but actually you'll find that what it actually does is it starts kind of releasing blockages throughout your system, okay. I'll just do a couple more so you know like what it sounds like, and you know, yeah. Okay, and then you'll be able to do it for quite a long time. I'm not doing it for a long time. And then when you finished it and you want to do another one, you breathe in through your nose, okay? You're welcome to do it with your eyes closed, eyes open. Doesn't necessarily matter too much, to be totally honest with you. Just the humming part is the sort of like main part. And then once we've done, like, say, humming for about, I would say maybe 2 minutes, okay, to begin with, okay, you can also again time yourself and stuff too. Then you go into like a bit of silence, okay. So I'll just play out the kind of back end of it. So say you carried on for a long time, then you go into silence. And you can go into silence for like, again, 1 or 2 minutes, right? It doesn't necessarily matter too much. It's just, like I said, we're just learning here. And but I would say like probably 2 minutes humming, 2 minutes silence, you know, like, and you might just want to start with that. That's all you want to start with in your first session. And then we can build it up, right? And you can do maybe like 2 rounds of it if you want. You can do 1 minute, 1 minute. It's totally up to you as well. And then yeah, just build up, you know, like as the weeks go on, you know, you could go like 10 minutes if you wanted to, or longer even if you wanted to. I actually studied this when I was in India to be a meditation teacher, and we were doing it for like almost like an hour, right? It's an hour of humming, then an hour of silence. And I mean, the humming really like gets you buzzing and your body going, and like you get into this real trance-like state. It's quite amazing, really. And then yeah, then you got to go into silence for like, you know, an equal amount of time. So which is always the hardest part, right? None of us like being silent for too long, but it's really important, you know, like just to sort of calm your mind, and you know, helps you deal with you know, the pressures of your life and frustrations and etc that's going on. So anyway, hopefully that's also helpful. Cheers.